Hey, a DE shave that you've seen before, but with a high-speed Cobalt twist. I'm Dave, and this is Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday. Blessed Sunday to you. Now, I said in the intro that we were going to be doing a DE shave that you've seen before here on the channel, but it was going to have a twist, and that is a Cobalt high-speed twist. When I originally acquired this razor, I did not have the original blade, and this blade is, well, as old as the razor is, so it's got to be darn near close to 100 years old. And I finally got the blade this last week, yesterday as a matter of fact. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I don't know how this shave's going to turn out, but what I did is I am shaving with the Darwin today. And I've never really broken down the Darwin and showed it. So do me a favor, I'm going to finish lathering up here. Watch this video real quick and it'll show you not only the razor taken apart and put back together, but it'll also show the Cobalt steel blade that was made by Darwin specifically for this razor, and we'll talk more about it right after the video. See you in a second. Everybody, welcome back. I guess I should have said slideshow, not video. But I've already got the razor or the blade in the Darwin blade in the razor. This is one of the thickest blades I've ever seen. Now, it is still able to bend once you tighten everything down, but it's a thick blade, so thick that I thought it was a hardened blade when I first saw it, and then I actually stropped it a little bit on my regular linen and leather strop just to see what would happen. So I have no idea how the shave's going to come out. The gap's a little bit bigger and thicker with this blade, but we'll see what happens. Very heavy and aggressive feeling blade. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever shaved with this Darwin blade. And it's funny, if you read the little excerpt that was in that little slideshow, it has a really neat description about why high-speed Cobalt steel is better than those inefficient stainless steel blades, which I thought was hilarious. It is a very heavy feeling blade. It feels almost like a straight razor, to be frank with you. I don't know how this first pass is going to turn out, but we shall see. Not exactly the smoothest, but as a heavy blade, it might make for the difference. We'll see. Definitely aggressive, though. More aggressive than the Persona in this. You know, it almost feels in a way almost like you're shaving with an 8/8 straight razor. I mean, it's got that heft to it. So let's see how that first pass was. Yeah, not very good, to be frank with you. I mean, it did not take off a lot of whisker. So let's see what happens on the second pass. So this may end up, I wanted to use it because it's, you know, it's part of the history of the Darwin, but at the same time, if it doesn't provide an efficient shave, it will definitely go in the display case. Because even if I was going to use it, because of the thickness of the blade, I would take it out every time. Yeah, this is pretty rough on the against the grave portion. Very tuggy, but we'll see. I think the alum's going to light me up with this one, though. But as I said, the main thing was for me to have a complete Darwin set. Which I have now. But I can tell you it's not going to be a fun shave. I can already feel it. Yeah, I can tell you just based on that, I will not be using this blade at all again, probably. Yeah, basically the way it feels on the face is that like a straight razor that needs a honing. Oh, this is going to light me up. I can tell already. But let's see. Okay. Yeah, to be honest with you, this hurts. I mean, it actually hurts. I mean, it's giving a shave, but nothing that I would call, well, it's definitely not going to be DSBBS. So I hope everybody's having a nice Sunday so far. We're having a beautiful day. It's in the high 70s, low 80s today. Last night was chilly. For us, it was in the low 40s. Okay, I'm going to try this. I may not complete it, but I'm going to try the Fool's Pass with this blade. Oh, no, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to do a quick cleanup here. With the Vector. And let's see what happened. Yeah, that was just way too harsh for a Fool's Pass. Wow, I don't even know if I would call this DFS. Yeah, and this one's gonna sting. Yeah. No bueno. And that doesn't happen to me too often. Oh, this is going to feel good. Hijuala. Oh, jump in a vat of jalapenos. That's giving me more alum sting than I've ever had before. Ooh. Ouch. Whew. So anyhow, in fact, I'm going to take it out right now so I can show you the blade. It's a thick blade, but like I said, it will never be used again. I don't have my glasses on. I'm not sure which side, but that's the Darwin blade. But look how thick that is. Much thicker than a regular DE blade. But yeah, that ain't happening. So I'm going to leave the razor apart. Whew. You know what my face feels like? A great wasabi hit when you're eating sushi. Whew. Oh, and those of you, my buddy Nurse Dave threw something together as far as when he went out for dinner and he had true wasabi. And it was nice to see what he said about that. It's nothing like the powdered pasty stuff that we get. Because true wasabi is actually very good and not quite as hot even. Oh, that's miserable, to be quite frank with you. Ugh. Oof. Yeah, well, Darwin and your Cobalt steel blade, maybe back in the 1920s it was worth a crap. It's not now. Now, granted, it could have lost some of its keenness, but that didn't help. Oh, and also, one of my long-term subscribers and one of my barbershop clients, Fish On, says that when I put the product up, I put it up too quick. So, for our Witch Hazel today, we are going to be using Thayer's Lavender. Again, Thayer's Lavender. Brought to you and welcome in most grocery stores. Anyways. I'm delirious from the shave. Oh, yeah. It feels like I've shaved. Kind of. Okay, now here's where the fun part begins. It'd be nice to put a new blade back in there, but the aftershave. Okay, so what did we use today? Obviously, you knew it was a Darwin set. I've already showed you the razor. We used the Darwin soap, and this is lemongrass, lavender, lemon peel, just real lemony and limey. It's a very, very good soap. British hard soap. Lathers really, really well. For the aftershave today, we are going to be using the same namesake, Darwin. Now, I thought this was a nice little addition because it normally has a cork in it, but this is off an old Penhaligon's bottle, and I just think it just fits. I have not found a reducer yet to fit that, because those of you that have been around a while remember when I dropped the bottle and poured out half. Whoo! That's how aftershave's supposed to feel. Not. Oh. That's a pucker moment there. Whew. That's probably one of the worst shaves that I've had in a long time. Still, like I said, I would call it DFS, but only. And you can see just by my face that it lit me up pretty good. For our talc today, we're going to be using Yardley Gold. And you can get this on Amazon. Yardley's been around forever. Just a wonderful. And this, the gold has kind of a citrusy fragrance to it. So that's why I decided to use it with the with this. But I'm going to ruin it with the EDT because some of you are going to pass out when you see the fragrance that I'm going to be using. Because most people equate it to a coffin. Now, can you tell what it is? Those of you that have been around shaving a while, I'm using an EDT that reminds people of a coffin. What is it? Come on, you can say it with me. That's right. Eucharist. I love this stuff. If the soap was good, it'd be great, but the soap is trash. In fact, it barely makes a good shower soap. But the fragrance is wonderful. I don't get the coffin. It is floral. It is very, very old school, very Victorian, because you do get that sweet, the rose and some other flowers and stuff like that. But I like it. Anyhow, Eucharist. Okay, guys, that's it for the day. It was an okay shave, but I won't be using that blade again. Anyhow, I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. We'll see you again for another shave tomorrow. Have a great day.